to post about is a message, a question rather, that a community member sent me the other day. And I thought this is an awesome topic to do a training for more of you on here, right? Because I think we've all been there, right? Maybe you're clear on your brand yet or not even yet, and you're just not sure. I mean, whether you're clear on your brand or not, you might still be like thinking about, okay, what might I post? What can I give as value, right? And of course it's starting to rain now, but it's all good. So hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case you haven't met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and today I'm coming live to you from a day spa. Let me give you a quick tour of the amazing place we're at, okay? And I can't wait to get. So maybe you can let me know whether you can hear me okay, because I'm having a bit of tech issues today here at the spa, but it's all good, right? So let me know, drop down below if you've ever struggled with what could I post, what kind of value could I give, right? And whether you join me live or on the replay, say hi, let me know you're here, and let me know as well where you're tuning in from so I can circle back around and say hi. I'm looking forward to be able to do this, and I love helping networkers like yourself build a strong, active dream team on social media using modern day effective online strategies, and doing so with confidence, savvy and soul. Okay, so, and these are 3 tips that have worked really well for me and for my team as well, because I think many of us have been there. I know I have been there, and sometimes it still happens to me, right? When I don't have everything lined up and scheduled out, and I don't yet know on Sunday evening what I'm going to be talking about on Wednesday or Friday in my live video. Sometimes it still happens to me. I go, oh, what might I be talking about today in my live video, right? So tap the heart button if you can relate to this, okay? So here's 3 things that you can use yourself, or you can actually mention your team down below, okay? So you can all like rise together and have more fun as well building your business, okay? And you can even use this on team training. Say hi if you do, okay? Excited I'm with you today. So and thanks for the hearts, by the way. I think it's new. Lovely to see you on. I can't see comments today, but it's all good, right? We work with what we have. So here's tip number 1. Do a little behind the scenes like I'm doing today, right? This isn't going to be perfect, by the way, because it is starting to rain, but it is what it is, right? We all love to know what somebody's up to, and it doesn't have to be something special and awesome every single time, right? It's our day-to-day ordinary life, right? I mean, what is it that we're really looking for? Isn't it that we get to know somebody, right? That we get to know what they're all about. That is, aren't we? Isn't that the reason we're on social media for? And especially if you're trying to build a business and you want to grow an audience of people who know, like, and trust you, you really want to let them into your life a little bit, right? You don't have to share everything, obviously, but let them into your life a little bit. Do that in your stories, but you can also do it in your posts, or like I'm doing today on a live video, okay? So behind the scenes are awesome. What's something you do every day in your business that you could show people what it is that you do, right? So drop it down below if you've got ideas around that. And please don't think you always have to be like professional or perfect. Perfect actually is boring. Professional is good, but personal and real and authentic, like me sitting here with you in the rain, and I hope you can hear me, is not perfect, but it is real, right? And that is what makes us relatable to each other. Would you agree? Tap the heart button if you do, so I know. Okay? Tip number 2, look around you for inspiration. Because truly, when we open our eyes and open our ears and really experience life, inspiration is everywhere. I mean, from the few things that have happened today so far, I have content for the next 2 weeks, okay? And here's my tip for you as well. When you have an inspiring, when you're inspiring, oh, I could turn this into value for my audience. People would like resonate with this, or they might be an important takeaway for other people, or you can actually link it or like draw the bridge to your business. Write these ideas down, because I don't know about you, but for me, those awesome ideas are a little bit like slippery fish, and I can count on them not being in my head when I'm sitting down to do my content. Okay, so if you can relate to that, take this away, okay? Write down your ideas, your inspirations as they come to you. When you see something that inspires you, when you hear something, When you watch somebody do something that inspires you, write it down. Just make a little note. Don't write all the entire text out or the entire description, but just so you know, right? A reminder for yourself what it was that inspired you. And here's very important, because I see this quite a bit. We see awesome posts on social media, right? There's so much awesome content and fabulous live videos and quotes that people do, and it's really, really cool. So I see a lot of people share that, and that's okay. I mean, you could do this with this video as well if you wanted to. Thank you if you want to do this. But here's the thing. Don't just like send it off to other people, but tell them how come you find this valuable. Add you into your content, okay? What about it was inspiring to you? How come you're sharing this live video, for example, okay? Tell others how come this is meaningful to you, because then you can make an impact even with the shared content, okay? So I hope this makes sense. Drop it down below, okay? And be specific, okay? Don't just say, oh, I really like this. How come? What about it did you like? And never mind my son, who's gonna video bomb this, I guess. Say hi. There he is. So we're waiting to get into the day spa. So, okay, you're gonna see him making fun of me, presumably in the background, talking about real and authentic, right? That's what it is. So, and here's my tip number 3. And this is one that I think is really important and that you can really implement right away. You can also implement the other 2, but this is really important to become aware, right? When you are on some sort of training, whether that's a team training, maybe from your networking company, right? Or maybe you have actually invested in a course, or maybe you're watching this video, you are investing your time here. That's an investment, okay? So an investment is not just paying money for things, it's also spending your precious lifetime on training like this. Invest, learn, okay? So I hope you're learning something. If so, drop it down below. What's your main takeaway so far? And then you can turn around and teach it to others. I would always strongly recommend that you give credit to the person who, you know, who gave you the content. Like this strategy that I'm sharing with you right now, I learned in an amazing mastermind community for really aspiring digital networkers who have big goals, big dreams, and who really want to make it work on social media. So if that's something you resonate with, I'm going to drop the link as soon, hopefully, as I can get back to this video. I'm going to drop the link to that group, okay? So you can check this out for yourself. So I strongly recommend when you invest your time or money and you learn something, that you turn around and teach it to others, okay? For me, it's the most effective way to learn something as well, by the way. Let me know whether you can relate to that. I'd be curious to know, okay? So take your main takeaway, or your main 3 takeaways, or your main 5 takeaways, okay? And you can turn that into a week's worth of content, okay? Like do 1 story a day about a main takeaway from the last training that you were on, okay? And me, in this mastermind community, we're having an awesome event coming up this weekend. So stay tuned, because I'm going to be sharing the gold nuggets with you, obviously, here on my page, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today. The rain is starting to fall more heavier, so I think it's time for me to get some cover. And thanks for joining me. I hope this was valuable to you. As I was sharing before, do not think that you have to be like an expert in your field to start providing value. Quite on the contrary, to be authentic, take people on your journey. That's going to be so much more relatable, and people are going to love you for it, okay? So hope this was valuable. Drop your main takeaway down below. Check out the mastermind community if you are a person who's serious about building a big business, okay, and wanting to really make it work on social media for you and your team. And I'm going to see you on the next training. Looking forward to be able to do that from my office where it's not raining down on me. So have a great day and see you on the next training. It's time for you to bloom. Get into action.